All right, Stevie Nicks, Edge of 17. I always remember this as like a something that got sampled in like a Destiny's Child song too. I was like, hey, I know what that is, and it always turned out to be a different song. So, uh, this is all about the picking. It's just a total picking exercise, this song. And you got to get really good at just going back and forth. Okay, and we need to get up to like 16th note speed. Okay, so it's just like just got to get really good, and palm muting as well. So just a slight hand on there, and we're just going back and forth, down and up on it. Okay, so that's what that's all about. And other than that, it's all pretty easy. It's all about picking and keeping your stamina through the whole song. And once you're able to do that, it's just kind of like 3 notes. And it switches up a little bit. It'll do a little more just full on kind of power chords in some later verses. And it switches up the order of the notes a little bit during the bridge, but it's all just about that muted 16th note picking. So it makes for a real iconic riff too. So we'll just start it here, and you got to get used to this 7th fret here on the A, because you're just going to be chilling there for a long time, just picking away. And like I said, it's just 16th note palm muted for the intro. And this will be, a couple measures worth just to get it started. Okay, so once you get it up to speed and everything, it should be something like this. And notice you're accenting every first time you hit it. So you hit it once, and then you do about 4 more times, or a 4 total. So every 4th, you're just kind of accenting on it, just to give it that little extra pop. Okay, kind of hear it. Okay, so just getting used to that. That's the intro for you. Okay, and once it gets into the main riff here, the main progression, this is going to be pretty much it for the first couple verses and the chorus. And it's just going to be a couple measures worth of the 7 note here. Okay, and then we come down to the 3 for what would be the C chord. And we just do 1 measure's worth. Come up to the 5, or what would be the D chord, and do the same thing. And then we repeat the whole thing. Okay, and like I said earlier, once we get to about the 3rd and the 4th verse there, it'll kind of start the same way with those 7s. But then once we get to that C note, it actually just kind of turns more into like a C power chord, and it's unmuted, and just a nice little break from that where we can just kind of rock out on some chords. So it's just like a power chord here at the 3rd fret on the A for the C. Okay, and we just kind of strum it, kind of just a loose strum on it, okay, just like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. It doesn't have to be terribly precise, just 1 measure's worth. And then just bring it up to the D, a couple frets up, and same deal. And then we go right back to that 7 note, palm muted. All right, the bridge section comes in, and this is a lot of the same, but we're just kind of altering the order of things here. And we're going to do the 7 note for about twice as long. Okay, you're going to want about 4 measures of that. Then we come down to that 3, and we do that twice as long. And then back to the 7. And then we do the 3 again, and now we want about 8 measures worth of this. And so forth. Alright, and towards the very end there, it kind of kicks off like it's going to start the bridge again, but it's basically just kind of doing that first 7 note like you would do the intro. So we just carry the E just a little longer. But then after we do that, it just jumps right back into the normal pattern. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.